So we've just prayed and I've just come outside that we're in Jamia Masjid in Werneth, and I have one of the elders with me. So I have one of the elders with me here from Oldham, and I'm just going to switch the camera and just ask him. I have my beautiful Sahibzada Lala here from Oldham. So Lala munga Oldham kyu Jamia Masjid Werneth kyu the day Jumat bunyad timing qurbaniani د هغې لغونې بیان وایي چې بیان مونږ له راکوي چې یعنې ټول واوري چې څومره قربانیانو سره دا جومات چې دی نو دلته یعنې الله پاک چې دی خپل ځای باندې پیدا کړی.
السلام علیکم.
وعلیکم السلام.
زه صاحبزاده خبرې کوم د اولډم نه ورنت جامع مسجد خسا ولاړم. دی موږ اغشتی و دی د کووپو ځای و دی موږ اغشتی و په 76 کې. هغه وخت لکه قیمت اوس ماته پته نشته دی لیکن هغه وخت موږ اغشتی په 1976 کې. نو موږ به بیا دا ده چې دې علاقه کې دغه یو جوماتي و نو دا ده چې خلکو ډېر تعاون کړی و. نو د دې د وجې نه اوس بیا څلور جوماته نور جوړ شول دې علاقه کې.
څلور نور جوړ شول.
جی ماشاءالله. نو دې دپاره اوس د دې خرچه چې ده نو اوس د دې خپله نمازیانو باندې ده چې کوم موجوده دي.
جی
مخکې خو به دې له مال راته که نه نو اوس دومره مال نشته دی.
جی
دا ده چې پکې دی کې تعلیم وکېږي بچي وپړاوېږي کلاسونه دي پکې دې کې د سنډې درس وکېږي د قرآن په انګلیش کې. نور خپل ملګري تعاون کوي چې څومره پرې چلېږي د خیال الحمدلله. دا بل بنیادي جومات موږ ورسره جوړ کړی دی خو هغه باندې ډېره غټه خرچه ده. هغه چې دی نو هغه لا ایثار دی چې کار پیسې نشته نو کار بند کړی دی موږ.
So Lala is just saying here that back in 1976, in summary for all my English speaking friends, back in 1976 they brought the masjid into its fruition. Okay. And as the horn beeps, so the masjid came into fruition in 1976. There were a lot of sacrifices. There were probably few people in number at that time, making it easy in 2022 for people like me just to simply go and pray. So Lala, in 1976 ke yani halat su mushkilat su yani mushkilat su qurbaniyane chawar kړوي government سویلې نورو خلکو سویلې yani هغه English population نو چې لکه اسانه سره ګوراګانو هغه سویلې. what was the حالات؟
د مونږ ته خو د کونسل طرفه شکایت نو هغه تاسو خپل مذهب دی تاسو چې څه جوړول غواړئ نو زموږ مناعت نشته دی. باقي د ینګ جنریشن چې د ګوراګانو نو دی به موږ باندې اټیک کو وخت به وخت زموږ جومات له به ګټې والې یا به زموږ چې څوک موږ له راتلو نو هغوی به یې تنګول. هغه وخت دغسې وخت چې زموږ پاپولیشن لږ و هغه وخت دا جنګ و. لیکن اوس چې دی د الله فضل دی هېڅوک دغه نه کوي رسپیکټ زموږ کوي
ماشاءالله.
موږ چې موږ له راځو نو موږ ته هیلو کوي نو دا اوس هغه وجه نشته. لیکن هغه اوس هغه یوز ټو شل که نه یوز ټو شل چې هغه اوس چې دا خو د دوی څه مذهب دی دوی به خپل پرې کوي که نه نو زموږ اوس رسپیکټ کوي ښه دي ډېر ښه وخت روان دی الحمدلله.
Okay Lala, so future کې ماشاءالله future کې یعنی خپل background, and what I mean is like specific Pakistani youngsters, what would your advice be to them now in 2022 after people like yourself gave so many sacrifices for the masjid to be here, for the community to be here, and all the services related to the masjid to be here? What would your advice be to that group of people?
اوس د نوي جنریشن ته دا ویل غواړم چې تاسو خو ډېر خدای پاک ښه وخت کې راوستی یئ آزاد وخت دی څه چې تاسو کول غواړئ نو کولی شئ. لیکن دا به زه تاسو ته وایم چې خپل اسلام مه هېروئ. اسلام دپاره چې دی نو قربانیانې ورکړي نبي علیه السلام زموږ مشران چې کوم دلته راغلي دي دوی ورکړي دي. تاسو دپاره ډېر ایزي دی نو ایزي دغه دی چې دی اوس نوز کوئ مه خپل په دې اسلام باندې قایم اوسئ. کور کې به برکت وي په زندګي کې به برکت وي صحت کې به برکت وي انشاءالله. نو زما دغه تاسو ته درخواست دی جنګسته خپل چې دین هیر که نو تاسو به تباه و برباد شئ. نمبر 2 تاسو که خپل رسپیکټ غواړئ که نه نو د بل به رسپیکټ کوئ. ډزنټ میټر هو دے آر which color they are which language they speak which religion they believe. دا خبره ما یاد ساتئ. که تاسو خپل عزت غواړئ خپل قدر کول غواړئ balizat pa koi.
Mashallah, yeah. Okay, Lala. So look, I'm gonna switch languages now, right? I want you, right? Okay, whilst we just go for a little walk, right?
Yes.
So you worked on the buses for many years, right?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your story. Okay,
Yes.
this is on the buses.
I was on the buses from I starting from the 76.
Okay.
So the GM buses, I was the driver.
Okay.
So that time, I mean, the very hard time for us
Okay.
because there was no Asian people on the buses or in the taxi.
Okay.
There was all English people, you know. But I get with them 20 years, and I'm glad I remember that time. That was the great time for me. My friend, the English are our Pakistani, so I still remember them. That was the great time, you know.
Wow. And you must have driven your buses on these roads on these roads,
Yes,
right?
all Greater Manchester, yeah.
Okay. Wow.
That was the 83, 82 route filming.
Okay.
So the great time, I couldn't forget that time, you know. That was the nice time.
Wow.
And I was getting retired 1994.
Bus driver, did you always follow the speed limits and always follow the rules?
Yeah, I did because our management says the customer always right and you always wrong.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's the business
Okay.
line.
So if you look,
Yeah.
there's a lot of traffic moving.
Yeah, that coming from Manchester going to Oldham.
Okay, great. Right now,
Yeah.
here's a little question. Youngsters that are, well, when I say youngsters driving on these roads,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, many people are becoming hurt. Many people are having accidents. Many young lives are being lost. Okay, what would you young people
I
of the
said
area
to
when they're
them-
driving on these roads?
Yeah, this road is, I should say, they are mud. These driving, the new generation, you know, they are
what
mud.
do you want them to do, Lala? You tell them. What do you want them to
they,
do?
They should be take it easy. They take it time. They don't rush. Just they think what they're doing, because to us is very important.
Again, your life is
Very important to us. To
Yes.
us, we love you.
Oh wow.
You know, we're proud of you, and we trust you. So if you respect us, so this is our respect. If you respect us, the other will be respect us too. So please do what I say. Just take care, and your life very important to us, because you are the symbol to the world.
You're the future.
Yes, your future to the you understand what I'm talking about. So please, you behave yourself. Take it steady. Don't make a rush.
So look, wonderful advice. Okay, just take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, bye. Hi, bye. So look, in terms of take good care. Look, it's great advice. Look, it's great advice from one of the elders. So we've gone from the masjid and the story and how it became about and what happened, and the sacrifices that these people gave. Okay, for like what I call like second generation, like myself, third generation, my children. Okay, to have a great life in the United Kingdom, to be able to practice spirituality, to be able to go to the masjid, to be educated, to have that freedom. But at the same time, okay, Lala used to be a bus driver. Okay, served the public at a very high level for many years as well. And whilst we were here, look, he's just giving some advice that take good, okay, especially when you're on the roads. Look, your car is likely to be one of the highest investments in your life, and your life is precious, and your life needs to be looked after as well. So look, take good care. So look, as you just walk down the road, look who I found here as well. We've got by Zabit Khan waiting here at by Zabit Khan da bus stop there. Vaisaki told the hello icon. What is this?
Bus stop.
Adel Suki Yusi. What happens at a bus stop?
Bus rashi the wo
Nah, yeah, we're gonna bus stop ke burger hi kharsa you gura. Huh? Free burger hi kharsa yeah. So at a bus stop, look, Zabit Khan by says buses come. It looks like they're selling burgers. Is there any buses coming? Definitely not. Look. So where are we? We're at bus stop, and there comes the bus. We've got a flash. Hey, the bus then or around there. Otherwise the bus is going to stop for us. Let's get out of the way. So now we're heading off to, okay. So we have some cars that are bombing down the road, and we have the park at the other side here. So this is Burneth Park. Proposal to develop a quality exhibition, conference and leisure venue for community, corporate and private functions. Looks like we've got some music rooms going on as well. So I believe this is Wearmouth. No, say that again. This is Wearmouth. I believe Freehold and Chadderton is that way, and I think Glodwick is that way, and I think Manchester goes in that direction over there. And what a beautiful park. In the 1980s we would play here. So if you're watching Daoud, Mahbub, Musa, Tariq, Tanveer, Ajab, Zubair, and anybody else I care to remember, okay, we would be allowed to play in this part of the park over here, and the boundary would basically be, I don't know if you can see right at the top there's a boundary wall. We would not be allowed to go past there, because unfortunately we would be called a few not very nice names, and we would often get chased by bigger people, and a lot more of them too. And all these years later, the park is much more luscious. It's definitely more green. Looks like lots of money investment has come into the park, and it's definitely improved. And it's just so nice and peaceful. And in the distance there, look, we have Zabit Khan, Zefa, Junaid, and Shehzad just wandering along too. I'm just thinking, who else used to be around? Rais would be around, of course. Awais used to be around. Abdurrahman Allah used to obviously keep an eye on us. Sabir used to be here as well. And if I remember correctly, the only two games to play were probably hide and seek and football. And it would be a big deal if somebody actually had a football, because whoever had a football, that was usually your best friend, so you could play together. In comparison to today, very different. Put it that way. Look at this, how nice is this? Wow. Absolutely beautiful. And there's the bowling green. And there must be a few naughty people in Oldham, because it's locked. Lots of chains. Bowls only. Look at that. Oh, and we've end, okay. And I think what we've got on the other side is our allotments. I think Ramzan has an allotment in here somewhere, I'm being told. And look at this, we're in the jungle. Any bears around in Oldham? There's probably a lot of rats. Haha. Laugh at that, that was a joke. I'm not sure. Oh, look at this, little house on the prairie. In the middle of the park we have the Wearmouth Park Lifelong Learning Centre. How nice is that? And then the car parking area. And then we're just going to exit the car park. Let's have a look. There we go, back out onto the main road. For this. Yeah, all red brick Lancashire. Look at this. Edward Street. We're leading on to Manchester Road. I have a stranger dancing in the street. Hiya, what's your name?
Dee.
Dee. Hi Dee, say hello to everyone throughout the world.
Hello.
Say this is Oldham, Lancashire saying hello.
Oh, the weather.
Take good care, Dee, have a nice day.